Gary, can we have your reaction to the announcement from the budget today?
Well, it's typically frustrating and very disappointing again. Expecting to have something back to give a bit of help for the trade. We obviously need it, and it hasn't come. Not really a big surprise, but it's still nevertheless disappointing. At the end of the day, it's just another tax on people's pocket, and another nail in the trade's coffin.
How do you think it'll affect your business? How do you think you're going to react to it directly?
Well, we'll have to wait and see how the cost is whittled down to us as being the end user, so to speak, on the front line. It's 2%. By the time it gets down to us, will be a little bit more than that. But obviously, it will be reflected in the prices because margins can't be cut much more than they have already. With utility bills and rents and business rates, etc., all going up. Margins can't suffer another impact like this, so it will have a negative effect on the prices.
What do you think the trade needs to do now to sort of get the message through to the government that it needs to act to help?
In a word, unification. We need a lot more unification across the board, across the trade, and put in a unified voice to support our point of view. The pub is a major part of public life, a major part of community life, and we're losing it. The government has systematically turned its back on the trade, and we need to get our message through that responsible drinking in regulated pubs is the proper way to go. And when you see businesses like Tesco's with £3 billion profits still being allowed to give away alcohol at prices that we can't even buy, it's ridiculous.
Right, thanks very much for that. So, Bill, what's your reaction to the announcements made by the Chancellor today?
Well, I'm very disappointed actually. I mean, in the past, it's been easy to say, many people have, since time immemorial in the licensed trade, where I expected a bit, it's come as no surprise, call it what you will. But this country, and indeed this trade in particular, is in such bad way at the moment that this is finally cutting off the support system in the emergency high intensity bed in the hospital where the patient is just going to be allowed to write and die. To put in the fuel as well as an extra problem, which we in our trade always suffer from direct taxation, increases in the product, and also increases in the product down to transportation. Obviously the fuel is going to go up, and that is also going to be another on-cost that will be passed on to us and indeed either to the consumer, or if it's not passed on, then it can only mean more pubs closing. Because what is happening is people, to keep hold of their trade, are not passing on the necessary increases from their wholesalers, whoever they be, brewer or pub co, they're not passing on the increases for red tape because the customer wouldn't understand that, and every day there's something that should be passed on that's not being passed on, and then we get a bombshell like this added to the backlog of increases that should have gone on. Now the amount, I'm sure a lot of pubs will not be able to pass that amount on. They will increase their prices partially, which won't be enough. They'll still go to war, and it's very sad. And you will obviously get problems where particular places overpub. And I think a lot of the The natural wastage has gone now, and these are good, viable businesses going to the wall because the overheads are just too much and the red tape, and that coupled with the rent, the rates and the cost of the product, which can only carry on going up, can't do any of us any good.
Okay.